Good afternoon on this 29th of April 2019. Hello, Evan, Santa Raven, Joshua. How are you all today? Just as we begin this, I'd like to say anybody who's watching this after the show is over, please, that's new, please hit that subscribe button if you can. Well, you can, but please do. And ring that notification bell, and of course, hit the yes, it is Evan. I've had it up and running. I don't know what happened with the thing. I shut down the thing, and next time I went to run it, it didn't bring it up. So maybe it installed without me knowing. Although it only showed it halfway, so I don't know. So that is all good. Of course, what is there to say? I'm not sure what else there is to say. We will, of course, start off with the not quite so serious version of Windstar, which is today. Actually, Joshua won because he was the only one to win. I have excluded his Windstar van as an entry, and technically, since these are all his, they're all his entry. And his last one that he sent to me like 2 minutes ago, or 5 minutes ago, whatever it is now, of course, is excluded because it was in too late. So here are his. He did a bat wing for a Windstar, a whirlwind as a Windstar. At least that one's a villain. A fire star as a Windstar. North Star as a Windstar. I think that's supposed to be Red Star as a Windstar. A Dawn Star as a, and hello JP, a Dawn Star as a Windstar he did also. He did the Dark Stars as Windstars. Guess that goes because the Windstar is part of the, leads the Windstar gang. So I guess this is the Windstar gang. And of course, his last one, Night Star as Windstar. So Joshua Hughes is obviously the winner because he's the only one to have entered the non-serious. Later, we do have two to choose from between Manny and Santa Raven, or Raven, Pope Raven, whatever. Joshua says, since I'm the only one who participated, I don't think I should win anything. Oh, Flit, I say won last week. Okay, so I am drawing my character, well, originally called Canadian Wonder, based off of Wonder Woman. I guess so. Here, give me a sec. Did you post the right spot? Oh, great. Two notifications. Hopefully they're okay. So this is the last one he put in, although technically not an entry since it was late. anyways, this is the first version of. Okay. Rick, did you consider making a vertically challenged Native American character called the Red Dwarf? Not yet. Technically, wouldn't he have to be from Russia, maybe? Anyways, this is the first version of the character. I did. Manny brought it up a little bit. I will. I know of Red Dwarf for the TV show. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to stop sharing and switch cameras. Yes, that's what he called his Canadian Maiden or Made in Canada. His version. I did an updated version myself based on his based on, but changed slightly. And I've now did an even more updated version. This is the template for today's version that I am drawing for Pope Rogue. And she is now no longer called Canadian Wonder. She is called Wonderous. Looks like Wonder Woman because it's a ripoff of Wonder Woman. A Canadianized version of Wonder Woman. Okay, so this is going to be... I've never drawn something on this size paper, so this should be interesting. Yeah, but see, she's not made in Canada. She was made on Eden Isle. And instead of, well, I'm not going to call them the bolas of truth, but instead of having a lasso, she uses bolas, which are can be found chained to her attached. Nope. Eden Isle has men on as well. I swiped her origin from an origin I made up of a character called T-Gal, which was my first original Wonder Woman ripoff. Yeah, I've been meaning to get around to that, putting up. I've got to get back on that, putting stuff up on my fan art page. Quite a few aren't. I will admit it. I've been getting lazy. Yeah, so her island is more inclusive. Her real name is Priscilla Duchess. And there's some probably Roman and Greek influence, but Priscilla was born on an uncharted island, on the uncharted island of Eden. Now, Eden once was home to every type of sin thinkable and unthinkable. Some 2,000 years ago, however, one of the many apostles came across the island in their travels and shared the gospel. The island's inhabitants and many of the people shared the gospel with the island's inhabitants, and many of the people accepted Christ as Lord and Savior. The apostles stayed a little while to teach those that became believers. Now, after about a year, the apostle left to continue his mission on spreading the gospel to the whole earth. Not long after he left, the apostle left, the other inhabitants saw those that embrace his message keep with when things had gone when he was gone, and this inspired the rest of the island to embrace Jesus as Savior and Lord. From that day on, the inhabitants of the island serve Christ without fail. On and on, the island grew strong in their life with Christ. I gotta really make up my grammar here. It came to be that there was no unbelievers on the island, save for children newly born and in their younger years. However, most embraced the cross when they came to an age of understanding, to which differed for all. Life has gone on this way for just under 2,000 years. In all this time, none had left, nor had any come to the island. So it came that after nearly 2,000 years, that one would go from the island to see what happened to the rest of the world. With this, almost all on the island completed for the honor and privilege to go. In the end, it's not going to be 15-year-old, a woman named Priscilla Duchess won. Priscilla is the daughter. Okay. Okay. Why is that? Priscilla is the daughter of one of the head citizens of the island. Now, with the competition over, all the island came to gather and pray over Priscilla for her journey. While they were there praying for her, God spoke through one of the people, saying that he was going to endow Priscilla with special powers from on high. And that's where I've got to. Nobody asked for the story. Nope, it's not. It's probably going to be out in the Pacific or the Atlantic. Probably Atlantic. And hello, John. Uh, nobody. What are her powers? Well, obviously similar to Wonder Woman, strength, flight, endurance. Um, I never got to the powers exactly for the other one. This one's obviously. I haven't worked out all the details. Hey, Eagle. Everybody should like this. I'm doing my foundations. It's more because I'm not used to this size of paper. Drawing a figure on this. Can we vote for her weapon? No. She's getting a set of bolas for sure, and probably a sword. Hey, Alric. Just remember to like, subscribe, and share this out, people, if you've yet to share your friend. Sword of balls. Bola. So this, she is not Ebola, just And now you're just ragging on me. I developed. Can you draw a rainbow? One day. I am only drawing Wondrous today because Pope Raven won my 12 by 18 commission and he wanted my character Can, Canadian Maiden or Canadian Wonder. And this is it. I've, like I said, renamed her, but I just did that in the last couple days. Over the weekend, actually. Actually, I think yesterday. Does she have an invisible plane or sub? Most likely not. No, he's talking about my character Rainbow that, again, not going to appear for a few years. So, Wondrous is the subject this week for the fan art challenge. Now it's going to be interesting to see Joshua's take on this. Check the DMs. You do know you're supposed to do it right to my page because I've already set it up as usual. I checked the DMs, nothing. How many we got watching? 7 watching. Not you. How many we got watching? Oh, 7 watching. Not you. Yeah, I guess so. Well, it should be interesting to do stuff other than Wonder Woman then. To see kind of get creative. Xena Warrior Princess. Where her bullets? Probably hooked right there. Okay. Gonna change up how I was doing this. Uh, you should draw Freedom Force characters on a stream cross. Yes, I'll probably be doing that next week, Elric. Hopefully, Evan is available to help me later tonight or tomorrow with getting some things up and running for OBS. And I plan on doing that next week when I switch to my 5 o'clock time slot. Maybe in the Canadian verse. Don't know about cross verse yet. Five p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Not that I know of. Again, possibly in the cross verse. I mean the Canadian verse. Wait, what is the difference between the Canadian verse and the cross verse? What is the difference, Bullet? The cross verse is my characters like Canadian Shield, Insecto, Wiz, Snowdrift. Canadian verse is basically where I've taken all the, well, I haven't taken all of them yet, but I'm going to be doing it. Um, Marvel and DC characters and making them Canadianizing them. But it is part of the quote unquote cross comic multiverse. Turn me down, Mom. But some DC Marvel Canadian. Well, as you know, I did, or who was it? I did Canadian Wonder here, and Manny got after me about, forget exactly what. And I decided, okay, you want to bug me? I'm just going to make DC and Marvel characters, Canadianize them. You know, like, so Canadian Wonder. And I know some are thing. But yeah, I took, well, I think I got it here. I thought you guys would have seen this by now. Most of you. I did this a while back. You should know why nice. So, you know, like I took Batman, made him thing, and then Hulk, Green Lantern, Spider-Man, Superman, Wonder Woman, Iron Man, Iron Man, Captain America. I guess in this case he's Major Canada. Thor, Flash, Supergirl. And I'm working on others slowly. Like I've got a couple more names for the Canadian verse, some names for the Canadian verse characters. Like my Hulk is Abominable. Um, I'm calling Aquaman Home Elu, basically Red Martian. Flash is Red Speed. I haven't got a lot yet renamed. Canadianize them? You mean JP? Canadian fight ISO. They're a problem tourniquets. I don't know where they are. Take off, eh? Oh no, eh? Canadian bacon one. I guess I could, but I'd like to, in doing it, take out the whole Canadian. I just don't want to call them Canadian Wonder Woman or Canadian Wonder or Canadian Spider. Like on this, that'd be Superman, but I'm calling him Canadian Shield in this. And Supergirl is called the Canadian Shieldette. No, I can't say I do. Bullet. Tiny Tim Horton. God bless everyone, eh? Uncle Scrooge, the Moose Tamer. Canadian bacon super powered pig. Canadian bacon, wouldn't that just be spider ham? Mr. Canoehead? I have no idea who Mr. Canoehead is. Canadian. The Blues a white dragon. The Blues a white dragon. Oh, Canadian. Exidote. You guys sure love Canadians, eh? Okay, what do you got to say, Mummy? What are you looking for, eh?
The bread.
Well, don't have it, eh?
I had it earlier, but it disappeared.
I made a new DC here. DC Universe Hero. Might be a redhead girl covered in bandages, dual wielding pistols. Okay. Believe in the heart of the cards, eh? You all like this, eh? Yugo was a cheetah. He was a cheater? And why was Yu-Gi-Oh a cheater? What does thou say this, mate, eh? He always had a card up his sleeve, eh? Yu-Gi-Oh never followed the rules, eh? Yeah, that's another show I watched, Yu-Gi-Oh! For how do I make this darn skirt? He was a maverick. Let's see. Uh, yeah, you wouldn't stop stealing picnic baskets, eh? Hey, Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm Yu-Gi-Oh! And I need some picnic baskets, eh? Where's that Ranger Smith? I don't want him catching me. Hey, how about you keep watch, boo-boo? While I go and get the picnic baskets. Okay, Yogi. But I can't see very far. I'm very small. You see, I'm a little boo-boo. I like Wonderous's first costume. I it's all right, but I'm having trouble with this skirt. Hey, no telling Ranger Smith, boo boo, or I'm gonna have to give you a very big boo boo. Hey, Raggedy Man. Hello, Laser Pixel. Good to meet you, Laser Pixel. Right now, I'm trying to get my character Wondrous drawn. And if you're wondering, yes, Wondrous is a bit of a rip off on Wonder Woman. Okay, let's not dive too down the rabbit hole on these thoughts. That's what I'll do. So, how are you, Laser Pixel, and how are you, Raggedy Man? Cool, cool. And if you've yet to subscribe, Laser, it'd be nice if you could. Hope you don't mind me calling you Laser. I am drawing up my Canadian Maiden, or as I'm calling her now, or Canadian Wonder. I did too. I'm pretty sure I did. It's because I care. Yes, you're right. I do care, Joshua. Manny's taking it, so I never did. I did this character on the fly just to make a Canadian version of Wonder Woman. It has taken off to a thing of its own. You know, will there be a Canadian squirrel? Who knows? Maybe she can be called Nut Job. Oh, one sec. That's a movie. Rick, did you see Endgame? Yes, I did see Endgame. I saw it last Thursday. Model told me Snap was in it. He was, and he wasn't. No, that's Rocket. Rocket's the raccoon. Don't call her Wondrous? Why? Bread. Wonder Bread. Wonder, wonder, wonder bread. Wonder, wonder, wonder bra. White bread? Not sure how wondrous white bread is. So I will be doing Aquaman tomorrow. That is what Raggedy Man wanted for his commission. He will just have to get me somewhere to send it. In DMs. Thank you, JP. I will be adding color to it too. Yeah, I got to learn to do digital a little bit more. Well, color, yeah. So yeah, remember to share this out. Our next giveaway should be at 500 subs. So if you want more chance at some more swag, whatever you want to call it, you know, put out there that I'm here. Try and get other people to subscribe. Yes, I will be signing it. Don't call it swag. Okay, prizes. for this. Oh, when do we vote on? Hello, nerd paradox. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Be sure to subscribe. I'm here daily. This week it's going to be at noon. Starting next week for the summer, it's going to be at 5 p.m. And I am drawing daily. Tomorrow will be Aquaman for a prize winner from Saturday. I like your symbol. I like the Decepticon symbol there. Or are you saying that's your brother from out down under? I thought always you can him, brother. I'm hurt, Roisy. Nah, I'm not. I'm just messing with you. Should we believe, John, that this is another alt account? Let's see. Let's see what we can tell about Nerd Paradox. No, I don't think that's you, John. But yeah, very glad to have you here, Nerd Paradox. Oh, feel free to ask any questions. We're here. Have a great time. Talking, joshing around, teasing each other. Dylan, that's not your alt account. You wish that was your alt account. No, it's not more important. You're all welcome to be here. Glad to have you all here. Don't mind my friendly troll, Joshua, Nerd Paradox. If you're still here, I hope you are. Like I said, feel free to ask anything. One does not scare off Risey. Woo! Yes, I see. Yes, we know how to have a good time here at Cross Comics. Joshua, when I see you get to 48,000, I might consider it. Uh, this deserves the new. You'll have to prove that somehow, Joshua. Since one has already made the claim today that was his alt account. Oh. I don't know. I know Nerd Paradox just said he was. But he says he's Aussie Joshua, so that doesn't necessarily mean he's the real Joshua. Yeah, I guess I should do that. 48,032. Watch I don't step on Lego. Well, if you're not yet, I would love it if you did subscribe, Nerd Paradox. Okay. You want Nerd to stream just so you can pick on him? I just did. So apparently I can. What's the worst he's going to say? No? Not on your life? So, Rick, no, that's not what I said. But you say, Nerd Parrot, can you start streaming stuff at this time of day? We need fresh meat. I don't want that guy to eat. Hey, do come here to pick on me, so, one could surmise if you needed fresh meat, it was somebody to pick on. My content. It's uncouth. It's called a call to action. Sure. And of course, I am teasing you, Risey. Not Risey, GP. And you probably very much know this. Heck, people even tease a bigger channel than 48,000. Look at Ethan. How many people tease him? He's got over 100,000. We are rising. Hashtag we are rising. Hashtag we are rising. You are rising? What are you rising to? Resistance is futile. We rise from death. Yes, Joshua should know he's got enough accounts. Magatine Joshua fight with SJW Joshua all the time. It's what you get, next gen boy. JP, he hurts me in the Fietas, Fifis. Okay, never JP. You invited. You're not invited to my party, nerd. Oh, that's not nice, Risey. What did he ever do to you? Hey, Dillard. John. I think he's trying to call you a boy, nerd. Joshua Paradox. Might have just been a text, Mother. Okay, so. Don't need to call my phone, Mom. It's not me that called you. Uh, Rick, you should make nerd a moderator. It's called a shield. John. There isn't such thing as a super moderator on YouTube. Go to bed, Racy. Yes, don't you need to risey early in the morning, risey? It is made out of metal. Or supposed to be. Disgusting. Okay, not enough red. Hey, she's Wondrous, the Canadian Wonder Woman. And hello, Scott. Hey, I am doing good. And hello, Space. Okay, I'm not sure what the owner is to, Scott. Maybe something in the chat. Oh, we gotta finish the arm first. Hands. Darth Rick as a monster. Uh, ASMR? Kind of looks like ice from the American Gladiators. Well, I'm not sure whether this is a good thing or a bad thing. So this is the art challenge for the week. Cross Comics art challenge. Although I'm not done here. The winner gets a signed trading card. One of my signed trading cards, or one of my trading cards signed. However you want to say that. So, there is a link on my Twitter page that you can put it in right at the top. It's pinned to the top. It's easy to find. Cross Comics. And next Monday that will be decided. In a straw poll. I'm going to actually put a poll up here. I'm going to share. I'm not done this yet, obviously, but I'm going to share my screen. And we had 2 serious entries this week. One by Manny Correa, Good Dog Press. And one by Santa Raven of my character Windstar. So I'm going to put a straw poll in the chat here for you guys to vote for which one is the best. Manny versus Pope Raven, yes. So there is the straw poll. No, color can be in it. This is not drawn and quartered. In fact, I encourage color. And while that's being done, I'm just going to do the finishing touches on Rick. It's ever many. So yeah, that is Ravens that you see there, and again, here is Manny's. You choose which one you think's the best. I don't know which one you mean at this point, Scott. So So yeah, there is Pope Ravens. There's Manny's here. Let's see where we are on the poll. Oh, thank you for subscribing to my channel, JP. Oh, Raven's taking it by 4. She's got 4 of the 5 votes. So please go and vote. How many of us are there in watching this, anyways? There are 11 of us. It does not hurt to go over and vote. Doesn't cost you anything. All right. Well, yeah, I knew JP was probably subscribed before. I was just teasing him. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing. That way you guys can see what I'm doing. You guys know to vote. Seven votes. 1, 2 for Manny. 5 for Raven. Uh, hey, Nerd Paradox is back. Yeah, so anybody who is not subscribed to who's watching, please subscribe. Yes, Pope Raven, you can just DM me, obviously, which one you want, where to send it, if you want it. Because I think you're pretty much the winner. Hello, Matthew. How are you today? Okay, so. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to use. I have a person. It's just which one is the thing today. Oh, so you have several persona. And anybody is free to enter the contest, to go for it. What are we seeing? Don't know what you are seeing. Let me see. You are seeing a version of Wonder Woman if it was Canada that she came to. And not the States. This is what I call Wondrous. I'm just doing some touch-ups. And, some alterations, like giving her red hair instead of black, making her a redhead instead of a brunette. So, I'm almost done for the day. Just give it some slight highlights. I do hope Manny or Pope Rogue likes this. Where in Canada do you reckon she'd make her home? Ooh, I have yet to think about that. I know Wonder Woman goes to Gateway City. Um, I'd probably put Batman, my version of Superman for Canadian verse, as I call it, in Toronto. Maybe I'd make her in the New Brunswick or Nova Scotia, St. John. No, St. John's, New Brunswick, or Halifax. I'd probably put Aquaman on the, well, East Coast or West Coast. Although I'd probably put a Green Lantern there too. So Canadian Green Lantern. Matthew says Nova Scotia makes the red hair make a lot of sense. Yeah. She's gone through some changes over time, so let's see. Share my screen for a sec. Not sure whether you know who Manny Correa is. Good Dog Press. I did this one at first, and I redid it and added some stuff online. Like I was doing some digital stuff over her, made her look a little bit better. Blah blah blah. My first version, Canadian Wonder Woman. Manny Good Dog Press, as I said, really liked the idea, and he came up with something a little better and more modern. And then I ended up coming up with that, and then I came up with that yesterday as a concept for what I was going to do today. And this ends up how she ends up looking. If Manny had finished this week, would have got my vote. So everybody can do their own version, and on my Twitter page, there's a link right. There's a spot right up at the top that you can put your thing in to put your entry for the. Hopefully for the series, there is a joke one, a funny one. Joshua usually has a lot for those. Again, I'll share my screen. And I will show what Joshua did for some funny ones this week. Joshua always puts in somebody else's character trying to claim it as his own. He made Night Star into my character Windstar. I should show you. Well, you saw the Manny version of the thing. That's basically what it looks like. And then he did put this one up. The Dark Stars as Windstars. Dawn Star as Windstar. Red Star as Windstar. North Star as Windstar. Fire Star as Windstar. Whirlwind as Windstar. And Batwing as Windstar. And he had one other, but he put it in late, so I didn't put it in this Gallant. So, and anybody who enters has a chance at winning one of my trading cards. Signed. There'll be more in the series to come, but right now there's 7. These are my main 7 heroes. And they are available to buy also. So So hopefully everybody has enjoyed this stream. I loved having you all here. Let's get me to 500 so you guys can get some more prizes. And then, of course, probably have sometime in the summer a celebration for my first live stream, a year to my first live stream. Unless we get to, of course, to 1,000 subs before that. You know, 1,000 subs will have celebration, and then when I actually get the monetization comes through, we'll have a celebration as well. You know. So I do hope everybody can come by. Evan, if you're still here, I gotta go out for a bit. I'm not sure when you're getting home. Just DM me and I will let you know whether I'm home yet or not. So again, thanks everybody for tuning in. Remember to like, subscribe if you've yet to, hit the notification button, share, and of course, comment. And have a great and wonderful, blessed day. Thank you, Scott.